Good afternoon, ladies. So today I have some things to say about this silly ass list. And before I get into it, let me just address the Cheesecake Factory situation. Now, I know I said that I was going to make a video about it, but guys, so many things have changed since then. And you see, this is one of the reasons why I don't like to jump on things when it happened, because sometimes when things unfold and you jump on it too early, you can end up looking kind of stupid. So, anyways, the whole Cheesecake Factory date, skit, whatever you want to call it, that thing turned out to be a fake. Okay, it turned out to be fake. It was completely set up. I was I was even considering doing a video based on the interview that the couple did. And by the couple, you all know who I'm talking about, the couple that appeared in the viral Cheesecake Factory video. I was even prepared to do a video about that. And that's when I found out for sure 100% that the whole thing was a fake. The whole thing was a setup. And I saw Tonya TKO. That's the person I'm talking about. She made a video where she basically exposed the whole thing. The guy that allegedly secured the exclusive interview with that couple, apparently, allegedly, he was the one that set it up. Okay, so I'm going to say allegedly because this is a public video. This is going to be public. This is not something that I'm saying behind closed doors. Now, so yeah. And you know what? I'm not surprised because, ladies, most of the things that you see on social media is not real. A lot of it is fake. And when you see this type of content, it's only meant to trigger people, because people know that human beings, if you understand the laws of human nature, people understand that human beings are very emotional, very irrational, and very reactive. This is what I've been teaching you all for the past 4 years. I think 5 years, because even in 2018, I was telling you, ladies, listen, over emotional people will never win in life. I've always said to leave your emotions at the door, because if you react with your emotions constantly, you're not going to get very far in life, and you will always end up looking stupid. You're just not going to win. People who have reached the point of self-mastery, they know exactly how to push your buttons, because they know that the human being is an emotional, irrational creature. Corporation knows this, the government knows this, advertising companies knows this, and most of all, the media knows this, and that includes social media. You must ask yourself why certain content is always pushed by the algorithm, because the algorithm knows what's going to trigger you. And this applies to male and female, because this type of content triggers men. Okay, men that are insecure, men that are not doing well in themselves, men that are not, members of polite society, men that are broke, men that are, you all know, men that are damaged. It's going to trigger these men. And unfortunately, that's the majority of men. And there's a reason why the entire manosphere and red pill community is so big. I believe that community is bigger than the level up community. But, that's just my opinion. I have no proof on this. But my opinion is that community is bigger than the level up community. And I'll tell you why. Men have been coming together and talking on these forums for years, way before Level Up. Level Up literally started in the end of 2017. All right. So anyways, yeah, and that being said, you got to remember that the pickup artist community, the incel community, all of these communities are not new. These communities have been around for a long time. All right, so that's what I wanted to say on that topic. I'm not covering it. This is all I'm going to say about that. And so I'm just going to address this one right here, that has everyone's panties in a bunch. All right, so this person said, some of these listed are laughable. I don't necessarily like or want to go to all on this list either, but you ladies make it hard to date you. And some of you are not even in position to make these demands. All right. Now, this comment here is fair enough. Okay, I get it. But let's look at the list itself. All right, let's break down this list and let's talk about it, because I have something to say and I have something, I'm going to have the perspective that most people are not going to have on this. You all know how I am. Okay. So here's a list of places women absolutely refuse to go on a first date to, and thank you to the ladies who reached out to me to help me on my list, what you'll think. First things first, I don't necessarily have a problem with this list, but I'm going to tell you why this list is an issue, okay? And the reason why I don't have a problem with it is because everyone is entitled to their own preference, okay? Everyone is entitled to their preference. And when I say everyone, I mean everyone, including these toxic men. They are entitled to their preference. I am not mad at a man's preference, and nor should you be, and they should be mad at your preference either. Just date the people that prefer you. I mean, it's not that hard. Anyways, let's get into it. Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden, the movies, your house, any fast food chain, Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster, a buffet, IHOP, Denny's, the gym, church, Starbucks, coffee dates, ice cream dates, family functions, movie night, like Netflix, etc. Somewhere that requires a long drive, bowling, nightclubs, a hookah bar, a bar for just drinks, Waffle House, sports events, mom and pops restaurants, food trucks. All right. Now, the tone of these dates are very casual, okay? Now, at most of these restaurants on the top, I've never been to those restaurants because they don't have them here in my country. I used to think that the Cheesecake Factory was a factory where they make cheesecake, where they make desserts or something. That's what I used to think. I didn't even know this thing was a whole restaurant. But the tone of this list is given casual, and some of them are very low effort, like the date at his house, the coffee dates, ice cream dates, and one of them is kind of weird. This one, where was it? Family functions. Like, why would you take someone to a family function on a first date? That is, I mean, come on, that is crazy. So, this is one of the reasons why I don't have an issue with this list. But now let me tell you what the issue is. The issue is with these lists is that they come across as very negative. And hear me out. If you've ever done online dating, I'm speaking from the perspective of a woman. If you've ever done online dating, you would know that when you come across a guy's profile and he has a long list of things that he doesn't want, how does that make you feel? It turns you off, right? So when a list like that is going to do two things. It's going to turn you off, irritate you. So, you already turned off, or it's going to make you want to prove to that person that, oh, I'm not like you. I'm not like them. Okay, I'm different or whatever. A list like that is very negative, it's anti-seductive, and it's a turnoff. And we've all seen those lists, an entire checklist of things that people don't want on a dating profile. Like, she can't have red hair, can be a baby mama, can be over the age of 30, no tattoos, can't have an attitude, like, that list. Nobody wants to sit down and read a bunch of lists of the things that you don't want. What she should have done, or these women, what they should have done was make a list of the things that they would like to do on a first date. Because a lot of men, they don't even know. But, a decent man will ask you questions about yourself and the things that you like before he asks you on a date. A decent man would do that. A man with culture, a man with manners would do that. Okay? I am the type of person, I don't like surprises on a first date. Okay? So if someone takes me on a first date and I show up on the date and I'm surprised by where he took me, I'm shocked and appalled that he took me to his house. I only have myself to blame because I should have asked questions so that I understand and I know where exactly this person is taking me. So the approach should have been different, okay? The approach should have been making a list of things that you like to do. We have to normalize focusing on the things that we like and ignoring the things that we don't like. Why is that? It's metaphysical, because it means that the more you focus on something, the more the universe brings it to you. the more it manifests into your reality. So if we also up here focusing on the things that we don't want, we are just going to have to deal with the consequences of focusing on things that we don't want. It's that simple. So ladies, normalize focusing on the things that you want. Because you can ask someone what they don't like, and they can give you a laundry list of the things that they don't like. But when you ask them what they like, some of them, they can't even come up with a decent list. Because most people do not know what they like. They know what they don't like, but they don't know what they like. They know what they don't want, but they do not know what they want. So a list of all the things that you like and you would like to do on a first date would have been much better. And guess what? It would not have gone viral like this, because the algorithm loves to push negativity, because all of these entities like social media, mainstream media, all they ever do is harvest our energy and attention. And this is why these things go viral, because it's meant to harvest your energy and leave you drained and depleted, because you're going to be on the internet arguing with this one and that one, looking stupid. Then you wonder why you feel tired at the end of the day. You wonder why life isn't going good. You wonder why your life is in shambles. You wonder why you're not getting sleep, because even though you're tired. I mean, people, please, let's normalize focusing on the things that we want. That would have made this entire situation, this entire list, a lot better if she or the ladies that came up with this list came up with a list of 30 things that they like. Okay, so I'm going to ask you ladies to write in the comments things that you like on a first date, or things that you like in general when it comes to relationship and dating. What do you like about dating? What do you like? What is your idea of the perfect first date? That's what we need to be focusing on. And once you realize what you want, once you figure out what you want, and once you figure out what you like, the next step is to only focus on what you want and what you like, and only entertain the men that are willing to give you those things. Do not entertain men that want to take you to Applebee's, even though you don't like Applebee's. Do not argue with men that think that a drinks date is perfect, or he thinks that a date and first date at his house is okay. Do not argue with these people. Just move on. Ignore these people and move on. Because what you focus on is what you're going to attract. Where attention goes, energy flows, ladies. So this is basically all I have to say about this. People are allowed to like what they like, and people are allowed to dislike what they dislike. But I feel like from now moving forward, we have to focus on the positive. We need to focus on the positive, and we need to learn how to control our emotions and stop being so reactive. People are too reactive. People are too emotional and too irrational. And that includes men and women. And you don't even think about arguing with me, because if you have read the laws of human nature, you would know that men are also irrational and emotional. It's part of being human. I teach you ladies how to practice stoicism, how to learn how to control your emotions. That is what I teach you ladies. So if you want to change your life around, and you want to become less reactive, less emotional, and get your shit together, like if you want to get your life together, you need to subscribe to this channel. You need to sign up to my Patreon, and you need to join my Facebook group. The links are in the description. Okay, you ladies have a good one, and I'll see you all in another video. Bye.